Hadouken!
What's going on, peeps? Mastermind here. So in this video, I want to talk about Street Fighter V and some of the sales numbers that were released earlier, I think last week. And I kind of want to just go over what my thoughts are regarding that. Just to start off by saying, this video isn't to bash Street Fighter. I just want to point out some facts that could be preventing the game from hitting its potential. So it's going to seem like I'm kind of criticizing them a bit, but just hear me out. Back in January, Capcom had said that they were estimating that Street Fighter V was going to hit 2 million sales. And it didn't hit that number. And part of it is because of the launch issues that the game had and the lack of content. A lot of people complained about it, and it was kind of a pretty bad launch for the game. And that hurt it. Not having a single player also hurt it. As far as Street Fighter V compared to Street Fighter 4, now I know it's unfair to compare them, but in total you would figure that Street Fighter 4 sold somewhere, I'm going to say in the realm of about 6 million units, and that's all the different iterations of Street Fighter 4 that we know of. I think some of the PC numbers and some of the PS4 numbers are probably a little bit cloudy, but I'm going to say about 6 to 7 million I think Street Fighter 4 sold. So in comparison, obviously you can't compare. Street Fighter 4 was out for a long time, but one would think that it's been so long since we had a sequel to Street Fighter that a lot of people would have went out and purchased Street Fighter 5. But that really didn't happen. As we speak right now, Street Fighter V I think is right at 1.4 million sales. Now that's well short of the 2 million that they initially predicted. Now, there have been some improvements to Street Fighter. New characters, new content, new stages. It's improved quite a bit. Or has it? Here's my thing. Let's say you bought the game at launch, as I did. Let's say you're not a pro, but you like fighting games. Let's say you have a full-time job, maybe some kids running around, or maybe a girlfriend or a wife, or who knows, right? Who knows? Maybe you have other interests. So you don't really get to play Street Fighter V all that much. If you're not playing Street Fighter V all that much, you're not earning fight money. It means when these characters come out, you're not really going to be getting all of them. You're not going to really be getting all the stages and the costumes and the colors. You have to pay extra for that. So right now, Capcom was predicting that 2 million because they figured that there was going to be quite a bit of casual people who were going to invest in the game, play through the arcade mode, go online a couple of times, and then be done with the game. But because that window of opportunity has passed and they didn't have that content, the game didn't sell. Now that they're slowly adding that content in with a cost, because you have to turn around and play the game and play the game and play the game to unlock all these different features and characters. The only problem with that is that it's not the easiest thing to do. So what's the alternative? Spend another $29 and there you go. So in total, you have to spend about $100, a little bit less, but we're gonna just round it up by $100, so you can play the full version of Street Fighter V as it is right now. And I don't think it's worth it. And I think that is a big problem. Something that Capcom isn't really addressing. If they want the game to sell more than what it's selling, something has to be done. And I don't think anything's going to be done. I think eventually they'll have a championship edition or a definitive edition where it's going to have all the content in one package. But as far as right now is concerned, what happened to all the people who went out and bought that game initially and don't have the time or the skills to unlock everything? Do they just get a half-ass game? Because that's really what it boils down to. You don't get all of the content. Meanwhile, you go online and you matching up against characters that you don't even have. It's a little frustrating for the casual people, and those were the people Capcom was depending on to make them hit their sales numbers. Not the pros, not the big not the FGC community, not the big diehard Street Fighter fans. Those people are gonna get it, unlock everything, or even pay the extra $29 and have everything unlocked right then and there. But I'm just talking strictly from a casual point of view and what the sales numbers are reflecting. And I think that's where Capcom is running into our problem. How do they fix this? I don't know, because if they turn around and give this stuff for free to everyone, then the people who already spent the $29 feel like, well, why did I spend $29? So that way I can get the same content you just gave everybody else for free. It's a screwed up kind of situation right now. So I think what's going to happen is that, like I said, in time we will get a definitive edition with everything. As of right now, I don't know. It doesn't look too good. That is going to be it for this video. Do you think Capcom has a solution to this problem? Do you even think it's a problem? Do you think that this is the reason why the sales numbers have hurt Capcom, is because of the lack of content and the way they're making people pay and earn these extra characters and stages? What do you think? If you have something to say, leave a comment down below. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you once again for watching. Mastermind out.